Good morning, my lovelies. It is a little after 5 o'clock in the morning and a perfect time to review some makeup. I'm just kidding. It's too early for this. So this morning I'm going to be reviewing the Morphe foundation. If you want to see how it works and if it's worth the money, keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back, and if you're new, welcome. Yes, it is actually just a little bit after 5 o'clock. It is actually, oh, it's almost 5:30. Apparently it took me forever to get ready to start filming. But I am still on my first cup of coffee, and my cat here, Theo, is sitting beside me wanting to be hanging out with because he just wants all the attention. But like I said, it's early in the morning, so if you see me stumble through, which I have been already, please bear with me for at least this first part of the video because I haven't finished this cup yet. Say good morning to the audience. Say good morning to all the subscribers, to all the friends. Say hi. Say good morning. I want all the attention in the world. Yeah. I'm knocking down all mommy's makeup. So like I said, I'm going to be reviewing the Morphe foundation. The foundation, it costs $18 for this tube, and they have 60 shades, which is, you go Morphe, it's a good shade range. The benefits that this is supposed to have is 24-hour long wear, sweat proof, transfer resistant, water resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens, and great for all skin types, especially normal to oily skin. That's some pretty big benefits that this is supposed to have. I live in southern Mississippi. It's been literally 1,000,000 degrees outside. Like, this is what I imagine hell would feel like. It's been so hot, and even my favorite foundation, I wouldn't say it melts off, but it definitely still kind of comes off the nose and it cracks in the smile line. I feel like it really separates at the nose, but that's because I do have to wear a mask at work. So I kind of expect with this, I know it says it's transfer resistant and water resistant, but with the mask on, I know it's gonna, sorry, my cat just wants the attention. I know it's going to rub off on the nose a little bit, and probably, like when I wear that mask when it's so hot out, I sweat a lot in this area, which also caused my little breakout that I have right now, which is covered by concealer because I do have my primer on and ready. To be reviewing this, I'm going to be using all my favorite products, like stuff that I use literally every single day. Like I said, I moisturize with my Clinique moisturizer, and I use my Pore Professional primer, and I also use the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 to kind of set the primer and as extra primer. At least that's what I like to do every morning. I am in the shade F1.30 matte, just in case you were wondering. Yes, I am very pale. So let's get our little headband on and let's start this morning. Alright, so to give this foundation a fair shot, I'm literally going to use all my favorite face products that I use literally every single day of my life right now. Like, these are my everyday favorites. I'm also going to apply it with my favorite foundation brush from Tarte. Literally the best foundation brush ever. I love it, and I have a lot of brushes from a lot of other places that I enjoy, but this Tarte foundation brush is amazing. But I also like to go in afterwards with a sponge to kind of like smooth it out just a little extra. So this is totally my personal preference, but when it comes to the packaging, it's not my favorite thing in the world because it comes in a tube instead of a pump. I prefer a pump personally. I don't know how much that bothers you, but it's just the packaging. All that matters is how the foundation wears throughout the day. So when you first open it, it definitely comes sealed, which is good. I mean, it has not been used. I ordered it online, so it better not have been used. I'm just gonna squirt just a little bit on my brush. I truly hope that this shade matches me because I have to wear it to work. Oh my god, how embarrassing would that be if I got the wrong shade? Ooh, this might be a little too pale for me. I know I'm pale, but am I this pale? Am I this pale? And always make sure you get that neck. And yes, I realize I have a big neck. Don't come at me. I'm back on keto, so I'm trying to... I definitely have to use a little bit more just because I have a little bit rounder of a face, bigger face, which is totally fine. It is what it is. Doesn't feel like there's a lot in here. And it's very liquidy. Like, look at it just fall. Like, I feel like it's gonna fall right off. Okay, I'm just gonna stamp it because I feel like I got too much now. Yeah, I think I got a little bit too pale of a color. Oh my god. I went a little light on the color. I hope I can save this because everyone at work has to see me. And I look like a vampire. Like, this is literally what I looked like when I gave blood for the first time. Which was not a good experience. I got sick. It made me very sick. Kind of buff it out. I can tell it is very full coverage, which is what it claims. It is a full coverage foundation. And I did have like a nice little breakout here. And it is covering it pretty well, which I am grateful for because no one wants to see that. I literally do full glam like every single day because no one wants to see what I look like when I first wake up every day. They had to in the kitchen because I had to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning and I did not give a shit. I probably shouldn't now, but I'm just like, I have time, why not? It actually blended out really well with this brush, but I mean, of course this brush is amazing. I feel like it could do well with any foundation, no matter how good or bad. And then I like to go in afterwards to literally smooth it out just a little bit more with my e.l.f. sponge, which I love this sponge so much. It gets so big. So I am looking a little ghostly right now. I know. I'm hoping I can fix it up with some bronzer. I wonder if my concealer is actually going to be darker than my foundation, because I usually use a lighter foundation than my actual skin tone so I can, you know, brighten out the under eyes and everything like that. But I am going to go finish the rest of my face and kind of give you some of my thoughts and opinions on this foundation so far, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back and I look human again. Yes, I still need to change because I can't wear my pajamas to work. Sadly, that would be kind of nice. But this is with everything on the face. So for concealer, I used Shape Tape, which is literally something I have fallen in love with recently. At first, I was like, oh, I don't know. But the more I use it, the more I fell in love with it. It's awesome. And then I set it with my Jeffree Star powder. Literally the best powder ever. I know Jeffree Star's in a lot of drama right now. I kind of addressed it a little bit in my other video, but despite everything he's in, he makes good makeup, and this is like the best setting powder ever. And I also went in with the Jaclyn Hill setting powder. Like, I used this for baking, and I used this for an overall powder to set my face, and it really blends in like my bronzer and my blush, which I used this Tarte bronzer and my NARS Orgasm blush. Literally, I love this thing so much. It doesn't always last all day, but the first initial color is very pretty. I use it all the time. So those are the things. And then of course I set it with my Too Faced 3-in-1 And these are all products that I use every day to help make my foundation look good throughout the day. Like I said, I do wear a mask, so I kind of expect it to break up a little bit around the nose, and I feel like that's not the foundation's fault, that's just the mask's fault. And I do wear glasses actually throughout the day, so I can like see. I actually have a very good mirror, so when I'm not wearing my glasses I can see. I need to get some new contacts, and every time I mean to, I forget to, but I will get there. But so far, it blended out really well. It's definitely a very matte foundation. I felt like I could have done a darker shade with like a pink undertone. I felt like I went a little light for me, but it's okay. We made it work. We bronzed up. I usually contour under my foundation, but today well, I wouldn't say usually. I'd say about 2 days a week I contour under my foundation, but I just was not feeling it this morning. But everything worked really well. Like my powders worked well, the concealer works really well. So like so far so good. And for $18, it's not bad. Now, I mean, I just put it on. I had it on for like 15-20 minutes as I finished on the rest of my makeup. This is my cat Rebel that you see. She's just chilling. Can you say hi to the camera? No? Okay, she's gonna sit there. But I am going to do check-ins throughout the day, like at work when it's a little slow, and I'm just gonna let you know how it's holding up, especially like if it could hold under a mask, then I might find a new holy grail foundation. Like I said, it is a very matte and very full coverage foundation, so if you're someone who's looking for more like a skin finish, like medium to light coverage, this may not be the one for you. But if you are a full coverage girl like me, like I love my full coverage foundation. I do full glam every day. Like I don't know why, but I do. But so far I like it. So far we'll see how it goes for the rest of the day, and I will do a check-in in a few hours. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, this is my first update. It's 8:30 in the morning and 81 degrees. It's freaking hotter than hell outside and very muggy. It feels like 90 degrees. That's what the real feel is. And I have not sweated off this foundation yet, which is very, very full coverage and very, very matte. I've been wearing it for a couple hours now. It's rubbed off a little bit down here, but that's because I've had really bad allergies and I've been blowing my nose a lot. And I have a little crack right here, but I have very deep set smile lines, and obviously it rubs off on my glasses, but that is every foundation in the freaking world. It's gonna rub off on my foundation, on my glasses. But so far so good. I'm enjoying this. Still very early, so I'm going to update you again in a few hours to see how it holds up in this heat. Oh, and I have to show you nothing on my mask. I haven't worn it too much yet. I've been in my office by myself today, so that's why I'm not wearing it right now. But so far it's holding up to what it says it's gonna do. So let's see throughout the day if it can survive this humidity. I will see you guys later. Hey everyone, another update. As you can tell, I am very sweaty right now because it's 1,000,000 degrees here right now. The foundation has definitely rubbed off my nose, which was to be expected due to the mask. I have to wear it, and I've been inside and outside, so I kind of expected it to come off. I definitely have smile lines right there, and I have a little spot like right here, but I think it's because I kept touching it to like wipe away the sweat. So I don't think it's completely sweat proof. It's not like, but other than that, let's check the nose area. Oh, I don't know what that is. I just wiped it off. I literally just wiped it off, and it's kind of breaking apart right there. So it's not like horrible, but I kind of expected a lot of this to happen. I mean, the foundation was only $18, but it's still covering my face. I mean, it really isn't that noticeable unless you go up and close and look. And oh my god, I'm so sweaty right now. I'm sorry, you guys. But I mean, it's not the worst that I've ever been. Even with my Tarte foundation, it kind of gets like this, especially when it's this hot out. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 1,000,000 degrees out. I honestly don't know. I didn't check the weather, but it's hot. but I'm kind of impressed by how far it's actually held up. I know there's a few spots, but those are spots that I really expected, except for this one, but I think I just kind of rubbed it while I was sweaty. So I will come back in a few hours after work with a final update because I'm very busy. I will see you guys later. All right, it is finally the end of the day. Oh my god, it has been a day. And yes, I realize how poofy my hair is, but that is because of the lovely humidity of southern Mississippi. It's great, it's fantastic. But anyways, my final thoughts on the Morphe full coverage foundation. Is it worth the $18? Yes, I do believe that this foundation is worth the $18. Is this foundation perfect by any means? Absolutely not. It's not the most wowing foundation in the whole entire world. But $18 for this really isn't that bad. It gives you that full coverage like it says it is. I obviously did not pick the right shade for me, but I would definitely get this again in my shade so I don't look like a freaking vampire. But it did come up on my nose. I had little smile line cracks right here, but those are things that I expected. Like, those are things that I experience with every single foundation. If I can find one that doesn't do that, that'd be fantastic. But even like if I still had my mask, which I don't, all the foundation is literally on the tip of the mask, and that's gonna happen with every foundation. But other than that, it stayed together pretty well. I did have that dot that was up here, but that was because like I was sweating and I was like wiping my sweat away, so that was my own bad, I believe. And of course I have two little dots right here where it went into, but that's because I wear glasses and I haven't found a way to prevent it from removing my foundation that way either, which is okay. But this was only $18, and if you're looking for a very full coverage and matte foundation, I feel like this is a very good one. It did say it was 24-hour wearing. I don't think it is a 24-hour wearing. I mean, at least not in the South. It's definitely not a 24-hour wearing. It's 8 hours. I mean, if I didn't have a mask, I feel like it would be doing okay, but it wouldn't be perfect. But it's not bad, and it's only 18 bucks. It's not crazy amount. It's a little bit more expensive than drugstore, but it's also not like, you know, $30, $40, $50 like crazy expensive foundations. I do wish it came in a pump, because that's just personal preference to me. I do wish it came in a pump, but I think I'm gonna buy this again because I enjoy full coverage. The only thing I'm gonna say, it does say that it's good for all skin types. I feel like if you have very dry skin, I would not recommend this for you. Obviously, you do what you want to do. It's your money. You do what works best for you. It is very mattifying, and I feel like it would have dried out my skin more if I didn't use this primer right here, which is like this is a hydrating one. If I used like a mattifying primer under this, my skin would have been like freaking dry, like done for. So but if you do, I definitely make sure you moisturize and use like a hydrating primer with it if you do decide to get it. But yeah, $18 for this, not bad at all. I think it's worth it. I have heard some people not like it very much, which is, everyone has their own opinion, and this is just simply my opinion. I think if you are oily combo, which is what I am oily combo. I'm very oily in this area and then like kind of dry down here. Like I can feel my dry patches down here. I'll have to moisturize a little bit more in this area. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints. It's a very affordable and very full coverage. If you don't like full coverage, don't get it, because this is very full coverage. I probably could have gone a little lighter with the foundation, but I don't know. I just like the full glam, I guess. But yeah, that is it for today's video. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. I'm going to link the video down below of my 100 subscribers giveaway, which thank you guys so much. I am now to like 111. I know numbers aren't important, but it's just kind of like, it means a lot that there are people taking time of the day to watch my videos. So thank you guys so very much. If you guys did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications whenever I upload, which is going to be every Monday and Friday. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! I'm so sorry I have to sing like this. Woo! So I might stumble through the first part of that. So I might be stumbling. I already am.